There's a saying in Jamaica that goes something like this. Fire there must stale. Him thinks a cold breeze. He thought he was safe, and this is based on a very disturbing trend that has been going on in Jamaica for the better part of about 5 decades or so, as it pertains to politicians, whether it is JLP or the PNP. Two party, but to the same sad song they've been playing for decades. They thought that it is a natural thing, come in, rip and run off, retire, their family wealthy, leaving Jamaica in a SHIT load of debt. Leaving the people cannot feel safe. When we thought that, yes, this man promises say, yes, we can go our bed, open with door, open with window, leave everything open. However, people, you can do that if you are stupid and don't realize the crime rate in Jamaica, that even if you grill up your place, the people stand a great chance of taking down your grill, kicking off your door, and killing your family. The picture that you see on your screen, that is one of two. His name is Dr. Rupert Francis. Very educated man, cares about Jamaica. The next picture that you see on your screen, his name is WILFRED RATTIGAN, former FBI agent, United States that is. Caring man, an ex-part of the Jamaican diaspora that wants changes for Jamaica, want a better future for Jamaica. They have formed the Jamaica Diaspora Crime Intervention and Prevention Task Force. It is said that they have planned, orchestrated several protests all over United States, specifically Washington, D.C., New York, Canada, UK, United Kingdom, that is. The first protest is going to be in a couple of days in the city of Miami, Florida, that is, in front of the Consulate, Jamaican Consulate General Office. This protest is scheduled for 7:30 to 1 p.m. They have secured the permit from the city of Miami Popo Departments. I am going to go to my intro, then I am going to come back. People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This one is called The Dawning of a New Day. Things are about to change drastically in Jamaica for the people, for these crooked politicians, corrupted politicians, including the JCF. Anybody that is involved in any sorts of corruption, the wrath of international law is going to come crashing down on them. Like I said before earlier in the video, there are a couple of protests that is planned. Permits are being sought. Permits are being granted in some places in America. I named those states. In Canada, in UK, and even nationwide, that is in Jamaica. What this is about, it is about the economy of Jamaica, the crime situation in Jamaica, and the fact that this government, which is the JLP, the same thing applies for the PNP when they were in power. So let me state this very clear. This is my disclaimer. This is not about this in the JLP. This is about wanting change for Jamaica on a whole. Putting political affiliation behind you and looking at the bigger picture, which is Jamaica. Very, very long time people have been saying, experts have been saying, listen, if you cannot manage your economy, if you cannot manage your crime situation, then you need to seek external help. Now, what a lot of people don't realize, that this is all political psychs. This is by design. This is what we call there's a method to the madness. When it comes to tranquility, when it comes to law and order, there is hard for you to have any sorts of corruption. It is hard for you to hustle. However, whenever there is confusion, corruption, then it opens the door because there's a whole bunch of things being used. There's a whole bunch of smoke screen. So therefore, this is designed to confuse the people, have them distracted while these criminal politicians are stealing. When we think about a country, we think about security, Jamaica woefully inept. We think about education, the schools, woefully inept. We think about health, woefully inept. So therefore, how is it that you expect the country to grow when the three most important things we are woefully inept in them? So therefore, this organization contacted the government of Jamaica on several occasions. However, they refused to meet with them. They said they have everything under control. Them no need no sorts of help. And people, why do you think that is? These politicians, they are so arrogant. And people, it is not good to be arrogant, especially when you are doing a SHITTY job. And base, if you ask most expert or anybody with an iota of sense, they will tell you that Andrew-CONJU-HOLNESS and the JLP have not been doing such a marvelous job. As a matter of fact, the job is SHITTY. However, they know that if they bring people that actually cares, and people, the fact is that most of these politicians, they have selfish agenda. It is never about the country. It is never about securing the country's purse. It is never about making Jamaica better and having a better future for your family. It is always about them. They are the Alibabas and the 40 thieves. So therefore, if them feel that a group is going to come in that actually cares, it is going against the agenda. It is going against the grain. It is going against the plan to get rich, thief and cuts. So the government pretty much refused the help of these people, and that is why these people are now planning all sorts of protests. So now people, you do not have to be the sharpest tool in the shed for sister. Alright, whether you are PNP or JLP, if somebody approaches you, educated people with good reputation, and say to you, listen, we understand that there is a struggle. The struggle is obvious. You cannot get the economy, you cannot get the health, you cannot get the security of Jamaica under control. This is what we need to do. Let's meet at the round table. Let's come up with some sorts of plan that is going to be in the best interest of Jamaica, the people of now and the youths, the future. However, they refuse. They refuse because, like I said, because of arrogance and because of their ulterior motive. Do you know what that ulterior motive is? It is never about Jamaica, like I said before. It is all about them. It is all about me, me, me. These people are pretty much insecure whenever they hear of anybody that is going against them, even if it is for the better of Jamaica, the future of Jamaica. People, like me say, it is simple mathematics. You are getting help to control the problems in a Jamaica. However, you refuse this help. So therefore, this defies all common sense and rational thinking. They pretty much want the same of the all same. However, like I said, this is going to be the dawning of a new day. Things change. I hope that they can cope. More than likely, they might forget take for themselves once the pressure and the fire come under their ASSES. Point blank and period. Now there's a place in Jamaica, they might as well call it Duppy Hill, known as Pear Tree Hill, where people are always saying it seems as if they're so cross, they're so curse. Seems like Duppy Dede I take the steering wheel from the people and I flip over them vehicle in the precipice or in the ditches. However, people, most of the time, it is because of speeding, it is because of recklessness, it is because of negligence. In this case, it is called negligence. Apparently, some sorts of old truck I go up or go down Spur Tree Hill and spill all sorts of oil upon the ground or on the turf. It is said that persons that were going to work, Them a drive them normal speed. However, you know that whenever oil is on any sort of surface, it makes it slick. It makes it less possible for you to get any sort of traction on people. This is the result. Take a listen, take a look at a couple of videos that I got, and then I'll give my piece.
You're like the fire truck. You're like the fire truck will come. You're there? Okay, you're the fire truck in the distance. Because one bus, they don't all like post officer and policeman in there. Mr. Minto, superintendent in charge of St. Elizabeth, see him there. See bus here. The road high, let me know which vehicle go down. And the fire truck, he must know where I go. And the fire truck a come, he must know where I go. He must know what to do.
So people, like them always say, the place curse, all sorts of dopey jinx, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. Not sure if that is the case. Can you imagine that place being compounded with all sorts of slick oil over the place, over the surface? That is what happened. You could see children that could not get any sorts of bus because most persons lock it off, don't want to lose them vehicle, don't want to end up crashing, don't want to lose them life. So the children were forced to walk from a certain section of the Spur Tree Hill. Like you saw in that video, a whole bunch of vehicles run off. Some people end up in some sorts of light pole. As a matter of fact, based on the news article, it is said that one van containing a whole bunch of po officers slamming at some sorts of utility pole, and at least one person was trapped in the vehicle. It was the fire brigade that had to come and release that person. Now when you think about what happened, and it is negligence. Don't understand these business in Jamaica. Sometimes they might drive all sorts of 18-wheeler trailer, all sorts of dump truck. They tire them ball, them a blaze like some mad bat out of hell, and then them KILL off people. Can you imagine you being a person that is a businessman or some sorts of truck driver? And then you realize, or you should have at least realized or secured your vehicle to make sure that there's no sorts of spillage. And even if you realize there's some sorts of spilling, you need to contact the po. But people, think about the average mindset in Jamaica. These people are selfish. These people are irresponsible. They are negligent. So therefore, when you compound a very dangerous place with some sorts of spill of oil, it is only going to be a recipe for disaster. People are going to lose their life or even get hurt unnecessarily when it could have easily been avoided by putting into play the proper safe truck, the proper safety measures for any sorts of eventualities that can happen. It is as simple as that. It does not take any sorts of rocket scientists. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.